Hey y'all. Um yeah. So this week's email that's going out is going to be a link to this, and this is going to be pretty uneventful. yeah, I think sometimes for me, I think that sometimes it is equally important that things get done as it is that they are good, you know? Um, if not more. I think this week isn't an example of when it is more important that it is done than it is good. Um, there's really no genre to this like video diary stuff. Like it's not meant to be entertaining, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But um yeah, this week I've been tired and really, really chilling and on my period and not very creative, I guess. I don't really know. So I didn't really write anything. So I think that in my email this week, instead of not sending an email out because I don't feel very creative, I'm going to promote this and be like, hey, if you are a subscriber to the email, maybe you want to take it a step further and contribute to the Patreon and get in my business a little bit more. That's all I got right now. But okay. I'm very okay with that. I know that everything ebbs and flows. I think that this week feels like it's so funny because I feel like I get in spaces and we get in spaces like maybe that's a human thing that we get in spaces and we feel like this is life, and that's just not it. Like life is so ever changing and always ebbing and flowing. And this particular week of my life feels very like a waiting period almost. Like I'm in the waiting room of the next stage of my life. I guess I don't know. I don't know. Just here. Um, I've been taking a shower every day. It may not be impressive to some people, but if you know, you know. um, what else has been going on? I got some caramels, some Werther's caramels because I know it's like an old lady candy, but um, I was writing last week and I was sitting here at my desk writing, and I was like, if I had a caramel to suck on right now, that would really hit the spot. That would really make this a moment. Um, yeah, I'm so low. Like not even low like negative, but like low like just very I got like my nap time voice on. I'm in the middle of I'm just like working, quote unquote today, like getting stuff done. Cause Monday and Tuesday, today's Wednesday. Today's my brother's birthday, by the way. Monday and Tuesday, I didn't do anything like at all. I really I believe in like period days don't count. I believe in that. Like, especially now. I stopped taking that birth control pill, so my periods are, I'm like getting used to what my periods are now. And honestly, I'm so thankful because it seems like I'm getting it way easier than I anticipated, which is cool, which is great, which is a blessing. But as far as just like being in the thick of it, the days like I'm on my period days, I really genuinely don't. If you're a superwoman, go off. If you don't have a choice, also I feel you, go off. But like I really feel like none of us should be expected to do anything. And that might contradict, people who are stupid, who are like, oh, women are less than men because of that or whatever, that it's like a handicap. That might contradict the no, obviously that's not the case. And obviously it's not the case, but I also feel like nonstop bleeding out of an orifice hole for just days, and cramps, and like fatigue, and heightened appetite, and like all of the and all of us have like, it's just a crapshoot of symptoms. Like we don't all have the same symptoms or the same like shit. But like, I don't know. I guess I'll just speak for myself. For me, I think that's just what I need to, something that I need to build, like my life. I need to build my life around really, really allow myself to rest when I'm on my period, because that's when I feel best. Today is, it feels like the very last day because I'm bleeding way, 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 like super light. And it's like the last few days, it's been pretty heavy. But now it's like barely anything at all, which is cool, but I'm still tired, you know? But it's Wednesday, and I needed to crank some stuff out because I was like, okay, on Monday and Tuesday I didn't do anything like at all whatsoever. Which is why I'm like, okay, so this week's email is just gonna be a link to the Patreon and me being like, hey, support, fuck with y'all, thanks, because that's all I got right now. Your girl is tired, big tired, big sleepy. Um, but yeah, today's my brother's birthday. He's 34 today. Shout out to him. Shout out to Pendleton. What else? I'm so tired, y'all. I've been on TikTok a lot. I got energy for that. Um, that's the thing, man. Everything feels better for me when I do it when I really feel called to it. I started doing like these voice diaries. It's crazy because I started doing it like a couple of months ago, or a few months ago rather, just because I was real sad one day. I was walking outside. I was going to get a wax. I was downtown walking around and it was raining and I was sad. And I just felt like I needed to get it off me and I couldn't wait to like go home and like write. Like I needed to get it off me. So I just started talking into my voice notes, my voice memos on my phone. And I did that like a couple of more times in between. And then the day before yesterday, I was listening to a podcast. And on the podcast, the lady was talking and she said something about voice diary. And I don't know if I've ever used that term or if I'd heard of that, but that's what that is. When I was going into my voice memos and talking and like processing things out loud. And I like that. So keeping up with that. But I was laughing at myself in one of my voice memos because I was thinking like, heaven forbid, and it's anytime soon. But if I, or even bigger, like not only die, not just die, but like if one day I'm like well known for my work, like my writing and podcasting and like all that stuff, and so I'm looked at as this figure in writing, and I die, and they find like my journal and my voice notes, thinking like, oh my god, like they about to uncover some deep, just like some gems, like some deep insight, and it's just like nonsense. Anyway, yeah, I'm real sleepy. This is like the quietest, maybe not, but this feels like the quietest, like the lowest energy voice video diary I've done. But that's where I'm at, and I think that I am continuously trying to let myself know that moments like these are just as valuable. Moments that are not as productive are just as valuable as the productive moments. And everything counts. You know what I'm saying? Especially as long as I'm giving myself what I need. And I'm so thankful that I live a life right now where I can. It's not all everything I want it to be, but so much of it, like I'm so thankful for, like the freedom to just not do shit on Monday and Tuesday. Um, shit like that, you know. But it's lit. It's whatever. I think I'm gonna stop. I think I'm not gonna keep on. That's another thing. I'm also drinking a ton of water lately, which I'm happy about. All right. I think I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead, or I really start rambling. I love y'all so much. If you ever watch these, I really love you. I really love you. I love all of y'all that have access to this because that means that you are paying to have access to this, whether you look at these or not. But if you watch these, I really love you. Yeah, I love you. I will talk to y'all another time. Peace out.